and welcome to Carolina Varsity's 2013 Week 10 preview of the Southwestern 4A Conference. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm the vet man, Matt Morrow.
Matt, this next game is Independence 5-3, 2-1, going over to play Myers Park, 2-6, 0-3 in conference. Last year, Independence defeated Myers Park 39-21. Of course, last week, 69-0 over Garinger. In Porter Ridge defeated Myers Park 49-7. Hokies picking Indy by 25. You know, I was going to say this is Independence's return to the conference and playing somebody after Irvi and Garinger, but you know, Myers Park's kind of down right now and facing some troubles. But Myers Park could find their way into the playoffs still, but they've got to win.
Right.
So Independence, I think, is there. And actually, Independence needs to win to potentially still get a number one seed. I mean, they're not out of the question in getting the number one seed. In fact, if they went out, that would leave them tied with Porter Ridge. So depending on what happens with Porter Ridge. But, they could defeat Rocky River, and we could have a mess of teams with one losses in the top of this conference, but it's important for Independence to continue to win. So they got to play with win on their mind if they want a shot at the conference championship. Myers Park has got to play with win on their mind if they want to make the playoffs. Their playoffs start now, so they got to start winning to get themselves into the playoffs so they can continue on.
Exactly, and I think the key for Myers Park here, and their situation is really tough, and at some point someone has got to step up and lead this team. When Coach Stein went out with the injuries or the back surgery that he had, somebody on that team has got to be a leader and a really good voice. And if there's anything that I think is missing, I think that may be it. Especially when you have a new coach, in his first season, trying to establish what he does, and that's tough. But they've got a good bit of talent over there, and they're not playing to the potential that they can play to.
Right.
I remember back in 2011, these two teams played at Myers Park, and the game was phenomenal. It went to overtime. It was a crazy, tight ball game, and I think Independence won that game when Myers Park scored and tried to go for two in the win and ended up, having an incomplete pass. So, these teams have had an interesting recent history, but, some of the players have changed in the game here. I think the key for Independence is if you get this team down early and keep the doubt in their minds, I think they're gonna kind of melt at the seams, I guess is the best way to put it. Mm-hmm. And I think Independence is going to do that here. I like them to win against Myers Park. I wish the elements were different for Myers Park, but they're really going through something that most teams obviously don't have to go through.
Right. And
it's kind of tough. When I saw this Porter Ridge score last week, that kind of alerted me to the fact that they are really kind of struggling with more than just what's going on the field.
Right.
So yeah, I like Independence here. That prediction I think could be a little higher in this one.
Thank you.